Hey guys, just opening up the charts here one more time right before I sign off. Hope y'all had a great morning, a lot of good runners, a lot of good activity. If you played it right, basically I'm just looking at this now because I took these two trades on the way up and one more right here. Basically what you had is ABIO still spiking super early this morning and then just down falling, which is beautiful. Some people don't like that. I personally like when it's down falling because if it doesn't downfall, then it can't start retrending up. So if you start looking at the 286 level, started flattening out, and then once it started breaking some of these nearby pre-market highs, still had a little tussle and then broke a little higher. So if you're really going to draw it, you probably should have drawn it like this. Got your target too, but then look, it kept bouncing in very things. So you would see now the trend line would be here, slightly going up. I don't buy the dip. I do buy little hits on the top because I like confirmation. Next one, we are going to NXTT. Don't know what even happened with that one, but I looked at it for a minute. And then we had a massive VNDA. So let's look at what happened here. I think Nurse Donna killed it, so hope for her. She did, and let's look at what she did. So clearly this stock had some after hours presence yesterday, and then basically once it broke that, it really did go. So if you'd have just held off till then, that was a good one. You could have held there, and then if you'd have seen these little earlier levels that just kept breaking here, once it broke that resistance, yeah, it did go up to the next resistance and it had a little bit more. Let's look at what it did when it broke the market high of the other day. Sailed right up pretty easily through with a lot of volume. So that was a good winner today. And then BBPR, I think that was yesterday's action. So we're looking at it stabilizing right now on the 200. It bounced. Took a couple of good trades right here. Got from here to here. And then got a little bit of this here. And then got a lot of money here. Did a lot of scalps on like two of these candles, just ridiculous movement in 1 minute. And then I did it all over again, bouncing on VWAPs. I got a couple good VWAP bounce, 30, 40 cent trades here. And then I just stayed at this one over here at the 940 to 960 level was just smoking hot for, I think it was like 7 minutes. I got 6 good trades on that one. And then I started shorting it here at the purple line, basically because it based here, came up here, and it could not break the highs again. And if it can't do that with this kind of early momentum, it's not going to. And it's just slowly trailing off. It retested, and now it's coming back down. See if it can stay above the 200, which shows just activity of a bullish nature. But it was heading toward the 200. So Rob teaches you if you're going to start shorting right here, go all the way down to the 200 if you can. Halfway between VWAP is good because obviously he knows that's going to happen as well. It's going to test up a little bit and then it's fading off, and it could keep fading right now. And if it does, it probably should all the way back to where it started because it just had some action yesterday. So it can't keep on grinding, and let's see if it can hold these areas that yesterday's high is why the 200 is here today. So especially went over the 200 and now it's back at the 200. So that confluence area, that's what you want to look at. You always want to see that it breaks through those previous days, makes a good move, and then if it does fail down, make sure you think about basing here and see if it's going to hold those gains. But held true to these S&R lines really good, so we'll just stay with that. And let me go back to pre-market, see if there was anything else I missed. I didn't take this trade. I just don't like penny stocks. I saw it. It was really just kind of BSing around here for me to take that trade, but I think Paul Pierce did it. Good job. LGVC, I think it was downtrending all morning, still downtrending. ABIO is the only one that retrended. You'll see this, and it really had a lot of activity because people think it's worth that, and that's why they drive it back up. And now it's going to start breaking trend possibly and break down. It's a slow grind at a slow angle that I don't like, so I was taking these little runs here. Right here, you'll see the platforms, and then I just let it go here because if it didn't break here, I didn't think it was grinding enough. And also the volume's been dropping the whole morning, even though it's still grinding up. So volume, price going up, volume going down, not my cup of tea. Again, here it is. Now it's breaking that level. Right down here, it's breaking the 200, and it was just a bounce, nothing amazing. There was not enough traffic for me, so all good. And then let's just see what else is out there real quick. I was hoping this would have done something, because I had so many alerts at this area. Had really good news, micro float, everything that we normally look at. The thing is, it just made the move early. So if it's now shady volume right here, breaking under another support level. But I got 2 or 3 alerts here just later on today. If it decides to run up, what I do is I just set a lot of alerts at the tops, because it has to beat that before it goes back up. So at least I'll look at it. I'm not going to love it, nightmaring it. And if you want to call my stock trading, here's XDAI, but look at these. These are a lot of big give backs after moves. This is a good methodical move, probably because of the slower volume now, but still a good move. Let's look at what it did yesterday. And that was good after hour. Yeah, oh, this is, okay, that's that. Okay, so if you look at the bigger moves, you'll see this come all the way back down, stair stepped up in the after hours on low shares, and then everybody that had these shares that didn't trade it here sold. They had money, so they sold it, got lucky, and then it starts stair stepping back up again. So if you start seeing it, at least make sure you're seeing it the right way before it starts moving up, because you'll see it if you look at the bigger picture. Sometimes you just got to look a little more left. There's a lot of foot traffic on it right now, because you'll see foot traffic for me is going to be tape. And you know, if it looks like at the 508 level, maybe it'll go more. So what she'll do is move that 382 level up here to the 5 area, and we'll probably just put one more as well. And if it does something, then I'll wake up and go get it. So let me mark these levels real quick. So we had the 502, and I'm just changing a couple of these, and then I'm going to change it to, even though it's downtrending now with a lower high, I'm going to put it one more at like 495. Just something to sit there and give me an alert if it's going to go break the high. It just might be a slow grind. And look how much it goes up and gives back, goes up, gives back. These are massive dollar moves. These are $2 up, $3 down, all that kind of good stuff. Nothing I want to particularly get in, but it is just meaning people have lots of shares to be playing with it. But hey, if it hits those 2 areas up there again, I'm in, and we'll see what's up. I think somebody said RVSN. Okay, so that just had one at a pop at the open. That just means somebody that has enough shares to sell it to somebody else, and then everybody else starts trading it. And this guy's laughing because he ran it up here. It broke. It did make the move like it's supposed to target 1. This is another reason why I take target 1 trades. Because if it doesn't really break it convincingly, no closed candle here, it'll just can continue to go back and get back. So I hope some of our friends didn't get it, and if they did, hopefully they got out at a nice level. And then that BNDA, still the smoking one today. And again, it just started stair-stepping here. It looked very slow, and then the volume did start pouring in. If you see the volumes increasing as it's going up, that's a good sign. And then if you think this is going to go back up, but there's no volume compared to this is just showing you that's the last move of this stock. So if you were to short it, probably the safest short is right here. Going to start showing you that. I'm taking 1 a day on purpose to force myself to short. And probably should have held the one I did on VVPR after I thought it was dead. I did the purple line, because basically it was bouncing there, and then eventually tried one more time, and then it broke down. But we will see. It could just bounce right up and get some more action going. But it's going to fight because there is so much traffic. Here, let's look at these. Every 1 minute candle is 500,000 or 1 million. That's crazy. So good job, everybody. I hope y'all did well. And if y'all need any private help, reach out. We'll be glad to show you the stuff that you need to be seeing. Okay? Thank you so much.